Hi guys, it's Asante, Harvard class of 2015, and to the Harvard class of 2017, congratulations! You made it! Woo! You guys have finished high school, you done been graduated, and now you are moving on to the next level of your education. Enjoy this time. Enjoy the first few weeks of pre-orientation and orientation, getting to know your fellow freshmen, all the mixers, freshman palooza, freshie toss, whatever they're calling it this year. This is really the time to go out and meet people. Stay for an hour in the D hall getting to know people. Go to all the parties that you want to go to. This is the least stressful time of your college career. You don't have a lot of work, you're just starting. People don't expect you to know the drill, so if you take a little longer to figure out all your classes, it's really fine. Don't stress about classes. There'll be time to do that in the coming years. Now just focus on getting to know your suite mates, your dorm mates, your entryway mates, your fellow classmates, and people of 2017. This is a time where it's socially acceptable to sit down with complete strangers at mealtime, and no one will think you're weird, and no one will feel awkward about it because everyone is doing it. It's a hi, how are you? What are you studying? Where do you live? But embrace it, because 3 months from now, when you're looking around in the D hall for someone who you know, it's gonna be a little more difficult. Also know that after the first month and a half, stuff gets serious, and there will be a time to get serious, but you're a Harvard student and you're hardworking and you have the chops, so you'll be fine. Along those lines, you are a Harvard student. You were picked for a reason, and you deserve to be here just as much as the next Harvard student. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let anyone tell you that you just got here because you're a X, Y, and Z. Because one, that assumes that there weren't any other smart kids from whatever minority group to compete against, and that's not true. And Harvard has its pick of the best students, not just from across the country, but from across the world, around the world. So I'm pretty sure they picked you for a very specific reason. And I worked hard and I earned my right to be here. Thank you very much. The great thing about Harvard is that every single student is brilliant in their own way. They've been doing things, making moves in the world, they pursued their interests, and it's really great to get to know people's stories. They've met presidents, given speeches, traveled the world, triumphed through poverty, organized nonprofits, written for magazines and newspapers. It's incredible. A lot of times when you first get on campus and you realize, oh my goodness, my classmates have done such amazing things. You know, they've started companies, they've found cures to diseases, they've worked in labs, and what have I done? Doesn't matter, you've done good stuff too. You earned your place. Do not doubt yourself. Keep your head up, keep your confidence, and know that you're here for a reason and you're brilliant just like your classmates are brilliant. You just all have different specialties and different accomplishments. It's so easy to just compare to everybody else, but that really doesn't do you any good. You all have completely different life stories and backgrounds, different strengths, different interests. You had different opportunities. Don't compare, connect. Honestly, my favorite part about Harvard is just the incredible student body. And this really comes back to getting to know people. Enjoy being in the yard. It is a luxury. Enjoy rolling out of bed 5 minutes before class and still being able to make it by 7 after. That was so nice. But the quad is awesome. Go to the quad. Some people at the end of freshman year are like, yeah, I never went to the quad. What do you do on the weekends? Have you been to any parties? Have you been to any good parties? Are you involved in student organizations? What have you been doing? What? I don't understand. I don't understand. The quad is literally where the party's at. In my opinion, all the best parties are, quad parties. It has great rehearsal spaces. The dance center is at the quad. Arts at 29 Garden is near the quad. There's a lot to do there, and it's a great place. The greatness of the quad is just a whole other topic for another video, but go check it out. Don't be afraid to take 5 classes next semester as a freshman. That is something that I wish I had done, especially if you're doing the freshman seminar the second semester. because then you're really just taking 4.5 classes, let's be real. It pays off in the long run. Also, just know that Cabot is the best house. It just is. People have a lot of house pride, in case you haven't noticed. So welcome to Harvard! Have an amazing time. I'm Ahsante the Artist, and I'll see you next time.